Fry dishes to Ginobili. There's the feed to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. Off the pick. Again, Love missing. For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Schroeder passes to Hudson. There's a screen. He dishes it to West. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Dellavedova kicks to Love. Love with another miss. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Love. To the left side wing. West with a wide open look. They get it back. Davis out to West. And now we've got the intentional foul. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And the Raptors call time here. Teague dishes to Horford, and a strong finish with 2 hands. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. They've got Porzingis. Nash out there with Wall. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Carter in at the 3 spot. Offensive rebound. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Last season, we saw Al Horford rounding back into form. Good to see that after what had been his 2nd season-ending pectoral muscle tear back in late 2013.
Exactly. I mean, the Hawks just had to bide their time while their best player was out. You saw once he returned, though, he makes a big difference for him. Al Horford playing very well. He's got 11 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
No good on the 2nd free throw. And Wall. Here we go now. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And for me, Horford, one of the most unappreciated stars in the league. When he's healthy, he's every bit the franchise player because he really has no weakness. He does pretty much everything well on the floor. And Horford, I mean, this guy does it all on the floor. But for me, his leadership, that's one of those real intangibles. And he's unselfish, all about his teammates and completely focused on winning. So when your best player has that commitment, it has to rub off on the other players.
Wall's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Nash against Maravich. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Teague for 3, and it's sent back by Bosh. On deep, but he stays with it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot. clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
So for the Hawks, Anthony Davis comes in for Al Horford. And West subs in for Jeff Teague. Bosch misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area. That athlete.
Yeah.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Well, the one word you can use to describe the Raptors postseason last year, disaster. I mean, Greg, nothing went right for them.
Yeah, I mean, after that great regular season, they were completely just manhandled by the Wizards, swept out of the first round in 4 straight.
Well, I tell you, the Raptors really were befuddled with how that series went. I mean, they just never got things going and became the first team to get swept with home court advantage in the playoffs since 2011.
Davis with a screen on Wall. Maravich with it. He's picked up by Wall. Davis. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Right there, we saw Bosch opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
And, guys, you look at the Raptors last season and how they stumbled at times. You could see that they would have trouble in the postseason with the way they were constructed. I don't think anybody saw a sweep coming, but that's where they ended up being.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Wall. And there's the call on Bosch. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Here's the screen. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Davis with the jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open. And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His 2nd 3 of the half right there.
West kicks to Davis. Back to West. Davis setting the pick for West to the inside. It's deflected. To the paint. Wall attacking. Back to Nash. Millsap with the steal. To the inside. And it's sent back by Bosch. Now Wall. 1:31 left in the fourth. Here's Millsap. A huge slam. The perfect end of a fast break.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for it.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 60. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
At the line for the Hawks,
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're ahead by 1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .112 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good by Davis.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And Nash, here we go. Here's Porzingis. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Rest passes to Davis. Stripped it away. Carter dishes to Nash. They grab their own miss. It's stolen by Carter. Pass to Porzingis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. West with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Marion gets to Millsap. Tries from 10. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
and now your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's Wall with the drive. Ooh, offline. And so they foul intentionally.
They're over the limit. That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Toronto calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
Well, the odds are stacked against them here. You don't have enough time to catch and shoot, so you really have to try to get an alley-oop converted or hope you draw the foul.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top.
Well, Al, plenty of battling out there tonight. At what point did the team start to really respond in terms of trying to stay on top of the momentum in this game?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Anthony Davis.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie.